just going to check it to the bottom of your ankle, and then that's probably the right stirrup, the right length. So probably what we could do is go up one perhaps, but it's not a bad idea to start a little bit shorter when we're riding, when we're learning, especially learning to trot. So when you put your foot in the stirrup, you turn the stirrup towards your foot, so when it's dangling down like this, turn it towards you, and foot in. And when you put it in, make sure it just goes back on the ball of your foot, not too far forward. Because what you want to do is you don't want your foot falling through. I'm just going to take this one up one as well. Okay. Ball of your foot. Excellent. So before we start our lunging with our trotting, I'm just going to walk you through a few things. So the correct position, first of all, we'll just make sure we've got our reins right. So if Millie goes to walk forward, you can make her stop. So when you're holding the reins, that's right over the reins like that. And then like you're reading a book. So holding your reins so that your thumbs are the highest point. And then you've got your wrists a little bit bent, that's good. And then you can flick the end part of the rein forward like that. So just let your thumb relax over the rein, that's good. And then what you can do as well is put your little finger around this part of the rein, and that enables you to grab all parts of the rein. Okay? When you're shortening your reins, we hold our hands together. And then what you do is you use your thumbs to grab one rein, shorten. One rein, shorten. That's it. Excellent. So what we need to do is make sure we've got a straight line from the bit to your hand. If it starts off as a big loop and we go to stop, then it's a big loop and then we're going to have to do this to stop. When we want to stop, we want to have our elbows just in front of our stomach. And then when we want to stop, we just want to stop like that. So our elbows come back to our waist. We don't want to be doing this. So that's where we make sure the length is a straight line from bit to hand. Yep, so a little bit shorter, that's it. Great. So your elbows are sitting just a little bit in front like that. So we've got our straight line from the bit to our elbow. And that's the correct rein position. Then when we're sitting in the saddle, we sit up straight. We make sure that basically from our shoulder to our hip to our ankle is in line. If that's not in line, what it means is that your leg is either too far forward, which will throw you backwards, or it's too far back, and that's going to throw you forward. So we want to make sure that we've got a good position through here, and that's the right position to keep ourselves well balanced. Okay, so what that means is ball of your foot, so just behind your toe, you're going to have your heel down so that that's not going to throw you forward if your heel's up. And then your hip to your ankle, so you're going to put a bend in your knee to get that. And then your shoulder. So can you see that line? Yep, that's great. So basically you're sitting like this. So you want to bend in your knee, because if your leg's straight, that will throw you backwards. So that's why just constantly think about a good bend in your ankle, a good bend in your knee, and that will really help. So in preparation to learn how to trot better, this position is really important. And when we do start to trot, when we come up in the saddle, if we stay too upright, it will throw us back. So when we rise up and down, we just bring our shoulders forward slightly. Okay, put a little bit more pressure on our thighs here. So I'm going to get you to have a go at standing up. So just at the moment, you can let your hands rest there on the horse. So hold the reins still. Yep, you can hold the reins properly with your fingers around. Yep. When you stand up, you can just let your hands relax. Now standing up, put pressure on your ball of your foot. Lean into your knee a little bit and stand. You can just stand in the stirrup. Okay. So when you stand too, you don't have to make your whole leg straight. Put that little bit of bend in your knee so that you've got bend there. So standing up again. Right? See how you've fallen backwards? That lower leg has just come forward like that. So again, bend your elbows, shoulders a little bit forward, stand up again. Okay, now when you stand up this time, I want you to just try to take your arms off the horse so you can use your whole body for balance. It's not your hands giving you the balance, just feel like that. So I'm going to hold Millie. You can let go of the reins for the moment. Okay, now I want you to put your hands out. Now stand up. Okay, so stand up. So if you stay standing up if you can, bend your knees a little bit more. So feel what parts of your body are giving you that balance. See how you put more bend in your knee? Yep, that's good. Okay, so that's a really good position. And see how you had to have your shoulders a bit to help you balance? Yep. So it's really important that you can feel what it's like to bring those hands up off Millie's neck, and it's your body giving you the balance.